Hello, it's Leia from Language for the Playground. I'm going to share with you really quick how to use the auditory sandwich. So the auditory sandwich strategy is the strategy used to teach new words. And you do it specifically in the format of a sandwich, like bread, stuff in the middle, bread. But I think cookies are way more fun than sandwiches. So we'll do a cookie sandwich. So an Oreo is your inspiration for how to use the auditory sandwich strategy. So the two outsides of the Oreo, the cookie and the cookie, are the new words. The middle goodness is the familiar word. So when you're trying to teach your child a new word, you throw it in with this sequence of new, familiar, new, just like that. That's all you have to do. Yeah, I know, too easy, huh? So here's an example of it. So I'm teaching the word gigantic, that's the new word, and I want to compare it to a familiar word, which is similar. Okay, I'm going to pick big. So if I were to say something like, oh, that dinosaur is gigantic, it's super big. Yeah, it's really gigantic. I just used a really natural language interaction. If you're looking at dinosaurs. If you're not, it may not be natural, but if you're talking about dinosaurs and their sizes, that would be a really natural interaction that you can use. You don't have to use flashcards or have a lesson plan written out, though you do want to include this with intentional purposes in your lesson plans. But if you just are reading a storybook with your child and you come along to a word they don't know, just you make a comment that has the familiar word in it and then repeat back the new word. So if I was reading a storybook about Hansel and Gretel and the new word was forest, like, oh, and then the two children walked into the forest. And I can see that my child doesn't know what the word forest means. Like, oh, that's the place by Grandma's house that has lots of trees. Yeah, they walked into the forest. So I kind of just naturally threw it in with something that the child is familiar with, and then I repeated back that new word. So once again, with the auditory sandwich, you want to present the new word, compare it to a familiar word, and then say the new word again in a natural context. This strategy is awesome to use when you're using auditory bombardment and acoustic highlighting, and if you have questions about what those are, come over and check out the rest of the channel. Got your answers and tutorials there. Okay, thanks for checking it out, and I hope you have fun seizing the moment with the auditory sandwich. Thanks!